Just thought I would quickly show from the previous vlog, the item relation was now added between the two different types of lift arms. As you can see here, the only difference is the endings on them, so it's good to see that that has gone through now. So I'm going to, while I'm waiting for the clips to upload to the cloud, to download them to start editing the vlog, I'm going to start checking these parts for damage. Sorry, I think I accidentally pressed the stop button just as it's finishing the sentence, but I'm going to just start checking these for damage while the other stuff is uploading to the cloud. The video's just finished uploading to the cloud, and I just finished checking these parts for damage. Those were the damaged ones over there, so now I can quickly grab the box, bring it over, and then put this in there. Then I can scan that quickly, and just put this back to the side for now. Press enter. There ended up being 68 of them at 10 cents a piece. So that's done now, and so now I can start downloading the vlog. I've now got all the video clips downloaded, and I'm starting to upload them. And while I was downloading them, I started working on the next container. There is quite a few of these that are damaged, surprisingly. Probably due to the nature of the parts. People think that the axle thing inside might be stuck, so then they use their teeth to remove it, because a lot of them just had bite marks and stuff. Still a decent amount to go, but the clips are now processing. Yogurt time. Welcome to choppy video editing. It's on play, but nothing's going. I'm holding the... Oh, it's starting again. Oh, it's freezing again. Oh, it started again. So, yeah, it's good fun when trying to edit vlogs sometimes. It's now 3:19 p.m. and I just finished editing the vlog. So I already fixed that. So 1080p. And then let that export. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to vacuum the basement. Let's see if I can find a little bit to just show on camera real quick. Because it builds up quite fast. I mean, I'll try to zoom in there a little bit. You can kind of see that's all dust on the ground there. Even though there's like nothing, well, I mean, it's the basement, so there's just dust exists for some reason. But it gets really dusty, excuse me, in between all of the pillars and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna quickly vacuum the basement and stuff like that while waiting for the video to edit. Who doesn't love that computer freeze when you just try to open up a new tab to check Amazon to see if any of the sets you're watching are on sale, and then it just forever freezes, and it's literally, I have all the tabs saved on my home screen. I mean, I could type in Amazon, but I mean, normally it just appears and the page actually loads, but it's just not loading for some reason today. So good computer freeze for the morning. Well, I think I caught that partially on camera. As soon as I pressed pause, it loaded partially, but now it's only got the background and the Google search thing. Oh, there we go. So now I can open up the things finally. And I just realized my one hand was partially in front of the camera, so I might have been blocking it a bit, so sorry about that. Speed. Oh, now it slowed down, but that's speed. It's now 6:53 p.m. and I just finished checking the black connector things for damage, and I don't know why I started with most difficult ones first. So I'm gonna probably switch it up. Oh, this is gonna be fun to separate between the light gray and light bluish gray and stuff like that, but I'll probably just change it up a little bit so I get a couple of the easier ones next. Just like that there. So that's the damaged ones. There's quite a few of them that were damaged, so this one will end up going in a bag. So I'll get these guys counted now. So there ended up being 286 of these. One second. Yeah, there's 286 of them. So quite a few, considering it's only about half a container or so. But yeah, I did make sure that I counted it right by double counting the 10s that I said on the side. And so now I'm going to bag that up, add the remarks, and then get to listing the next. So I'm slowly making my way through all of the different Technic axle connectors, I think they're called. I can't remember exactly. And then I've got these ones that are all garbage. There's a lot of them that have bite marks. I've checked these ones for damage. I haven't listed them yet because I'm just checking them all for damage right now. I'll put this container here, and I just have the light gray and light bluish gray left. I think I'm gonna first check it for damage, and then I'll separate between light gray and light bluish gray after the fact. But overall, decent progress being made, and it's still only 8:20 p.m. right now, so I should still have time after this to start on another stack. I just finished checking, listing the last of these things here. So this is the last one, 117 of them in light bluish gray. I thought that there was a couple of light gray ones, but most of them were just faded light bluish gray, and I was certain that there was one actual light gray one, but I didn't end up finding that one back. So now I'm going to choose another pile to work on. It's currently 9 p.m. So then I have probably about an hour or so because I need to sync up the stores tonight. So I can't do too much. So I'm probably going to grab these, and I'm thinking the 1x4 thin lift arms, and then I'll just push this to the corner here for some room. So that pile's shrinking again, and I'll see if I can get these containers listed tonight then. Just finished listing for the day. I was able to list most of these things here, and there was a couple of the inverted ones. I was able to list most of the 1x4 thin lift arms. I just checked for remarks. Nothing's missing remarks. Let me see if we can get that to focus there a second. And so then I still have the dark gray, dark bluish gray, and black 1x4 lift arms left. But besides that, all of the lift arms and the other things are listed now. Got a decent amount of empty containers, which I'll just put here because why not. I'm gonna work on syncing up the store now after I put the stores now after I put these drawers away, and so overall decent progress this week. I'm not gonna put this box away yet because I can still fit 1 or 2 more bags in here, so I'll leave that there, and then yeah, I'll put this away and then start syncing up the stores. Just getting to work now, just finished breakfast. It is, I honestly have no idea what time it is. I'll check out the computer. Had a nice $128 order come in, and they wanted a local pickup. So before I do anything else, I'm going to pack up that order because I asked them when they wanted to do the local pickup, and they said today or tomorrow would work great. So I'll see if I can get it ready today for them. So the time is 1:45 p.m. except I sneezed and now my right leg hurts, so I should hopefully still be able to pull the order, but hopefully that doesn't stop me too much. So now I'm just going to quickly pull the order. I'm going to grab several small bags as well from over here since they did order some quantity of some minifigure parts. I can't remember. Yeah, I think just 3. Yeah, probably just 3 bags will work fine. I mean, I should have probably just grabbed more. I can put them back and stuff like that. So then I'll just quickly pull that order now, and then I'll check back in once I'm done. So I just quickly looked at the thing again. I'll need 1 more small bag, and then I'll need, if I can get it real quick, 1 large bag. They ordered, I thought it was 3, but it's actually 4. 1 second, let me just put that there. Let me scroll back to the top. 20 quantity head of 1, and then, oh, there's a hairpiece. I should grab another bag. 2 heads that they ordered 20 quantity plus of, and then they ordered 20 heads of that one and 20 of that one, and then 100 of the bricks, so that's why I have a large bag. But in general, for normal parts, if there's like a quantity of 50 or above, I'll put it in its own bag. But for minifigure parts, if it's a more valuable part, or if it's a quantity that can just fit in one of these bags, I'll generally try to put it in its own bag. So yeah, then I'll just work on that then and try to get this order pulled. It's only 18 lots, so it's not going to be too much or anything like that. But I'll just quickly get this pulled, and then I'll just start listing or something. I just finished pulling the order now, and so then this was the standard new parts, this was the standard used parts, or like as in not high quantity. Then there was the 100 2x2 bricks, and then 20 copies of this head, 20 copies of this head, 24 copies of this hair, 20 copies of that one, and 20 copies of that one and 21 copies of that one. So then I just put all of the heads that had higher quantities in their own bag, along with the hair and stuff like that, just to keep it a little bit nicer and separated. So then these parts are used, so I'll put them back in the used one, and then these parts are new, so I'll put them back in the new cup, and I'll just put this on the top here now. And so now I'll get into contact with the buyer. This is currently 2:02 p.m. I think I started recording around 1:45, but I did a couple other things as well. So I don't think it took more than 10 minutes tops to pull this order, so overall pretty good. So I'll get the stuff in an envelope, message the buyer, and hopefully have this picked up by the end of the day. Who doesn't love it when you're just trying to open up the letter mail shipping template and no matter what, it's just not loading, And then all of a sudden, like in 30 seconds or 30 minutes, it's probably going to open like 20 windows or something like that. But yeah, I've got the stuff now packed up into 2 bags, and I'm just waiting for that to open so that I can print out a label to put on the envelope, and then I can message the buyer, but it's just not loading. Everything's working very smoothly on the computer. Bricklink's a bit slow and everything like that, but everything else is working completely fine, except, oh, there it goes. Oh, it's starting to open up a whole bunch of them. Let's see. Oh, man, a few of them opened. Okay, well, it's at least open now, so I'll print out the label now. Yogurt time. Oh, and our kettle broke. Now I have to decide which container do I want to work on listing first. Do I want one that will take away my will to exist, or do I want a rather simple one? Yeah, I think I'll go with that for now. And then maybe, which one? Pins, nightmare, pins, nightmare, pins, nightmare. That looks like a nightmare. There's just so many, and there's got to be like 300 in that top container. That one there underneath it looks like a nightmare. Got some empty containers there, so I could tackle those guys. Leave the nightmares for another day, or for now, at least. I hope. Hopefully. So then if I take these, okay, there's several different things here. So then if I start on this, then I move to this, then, what to do after that? I'll put, actually, this stuff here, I don't want to get mixed up with that stuff or that stuff. Wait, that's the same stuff. Why is that in different stacks? What? That's the same stuff as some of this stuff. Okay, so these ones go here. And these ones are the same thing. Don't know why those were stacked separately. You know what? I might just decide to first completely destroy my fingers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna first completely destroy my fingers because, why not? And then, yeah, I'll just leave this stuff here for another day. So, destroy fingers, some peace of mind, something else. Actually, you know what? I'll put this here just to put something in between these two so I don't get anything mixed up then. So I'll work on listing that. And then this won't take long, and this wouldn't take too long, but this is a nightmare that will take a long time, most likely. Mostly because it's going to absolutely destroy the skin on my fingers, because these things are sharp, and even the stud separator thing, if it can focus, yeah, even the stud separator doesn't easily separate them. Usually, sometimes 2 of them will still stay together, so that's not going to be fun. So yeah, then I'll work on that stuff, and then the pile's shrinking a bit more again. Slowly working my way through these 1x1 flower things. Still got 4 stacks of the bright green left, and it's been like, I want to say 20-30 minutes so far. It's 5:57 right now, and I still have all of the dark pink and the red left. So this is why I put this stuff off for, I honestly forget how many weeks at this point. It's probably been close to a month since I listed the first ones from this, and yeah, still got a lot of them left, and my hands are hurting like crazy. I finally just finished with the bright green. It's currently 6:55 p.m. I did have supper also in the meantime, so it's not like it took me however long it was since the last clip. I think it was like 5:57 or something. So it didn't take too long. I was able to get the second half of these done significantly faster than the first half, so that was nice at least. A decent amount of them damaged, so those are on the side. And then I still have the pink, dark pink and red, which is not going to be fun to do. And I can't remember how many bright green were left. I can't remember if it was more than these, or about the same or less. I think it was more, but I can't remember. Dark pink is going to take a bit longer though, so I'm probably going to just do the dark pink last and do the red next. But I'm going to first count these guys, get these listed, and then I'll start on the next one. Just one color left now. I finished the reds, but I'm just going to first finish these ones before I start counting them. It's now 9:19 p.m. and I just finished with the dark pink flowers. So now I just need to count these guys and get them listed. I still have to pull orders tonight, and see, I'm not sure how much I can pick up on the camera, but my hands are just bad right now. You can kind of see some dents on my fingers over there, and just worn down and everything like that, and my one fingernail got damaged and stuff like that. That's why I keep them a little bit longer, because if it's short I can't trim it as easy. So I just tried to leave them for now, and then we'll cut them tonight now that I'm finally done with these and I can go back to having shorter fingernails. But now I probably won't really have time for any of this stuff today. I'm just happy that these things that destroy my hands and fingernails are finally done, and I don't have to worry about them. So now I'll get these guys listed and then pull orders. I've now finished counting and listing the last of the flowers. So they are in the containers. These drawers aren't necessarily that full per se, but I am going to just put these guys away, because the next thing I'll be listing tomorrow will be more thin lift arms, and I don't want to get those mixed up with these ones. And then these ones are like relatively full, and I mean, why not? So I'll put these 3 drawers away, but as is normal, I'll first quickly go to inventory and then see in the missing my remarks and click go. Nothing's missing remarks. That's good. Well, to be fair, I only added 6 lots for sale today, so if I was missing remarks on them, that would be a bit sad. So I've got just a couple of empty containers, and so then I'll put this stuff back on the side for another day, and then I'll just move some of this stuff over here real quick. And so yeah, then I'm going to put that stuff away, then I'm going to pull orders, and then by then it'll probably be around 10:30. I'm thinking it's currently about 9:36 it says right now. So yeah, then I'll work on that, and then I'll probably just take a break at that point. Looks like the top container of 2x bricks is now done, so the containers here are starting to fill up, and this brick is definitely a little bit faded and everything like that. Wow. But yeah, I'm calling it a day, so I'm just turning the lights off and stuff like that. What is this? That's not Lego, and this isn't Lego. Oh, well, that's gone. Who knows where that went? Anyways, I'll just quickly put that there and then throw this thing out. And then I'll just quickly grab this thing, put it up there, open up the room that always has just enough room for everything. Go here. I mean, it could fit on top of there, but then I have to lift that up. So I'll do that off camera then. That's done now, so then that's all done, so now I can call it a day. Just getting to work now. I have a couple more orders to pull. I got one in the mail. I'll show it in a second. Just turning the lights on real quick. And so then with this order, the seller, I don't want to accidentally try and show with the lights off. Okay, so as you can see, there's one bag here. There's one more small bag inside of it with a shield. But I know for a fact that I bought this headgear used, but that this head here and these legs are brand new, but they're in the same bag. So it's always a shame when that happens. For me, it doesn't matter, but in general, it's always good to put new and used in separate bags. And then I went to the store for this thing here because, well, one of my hobbies, as is with like that set there and stuff like that, and that one, is just buying Lego sets that have their variant undetermined in the Bricklink catalog. So this one here, these light gray things, they are an undetermined variant in the catalog right now, so I bought this. It was only like 10 bucks or so from Europe, and so now I can confirm which variant is included in the set, and then get that changed from the Bricklink catalog, just make it a little bit more complete. So I'll work on that. I have one email regarding tracking that I just got to answer real quick, but then I'm going to pull orders, and then I'll have to pack orders. But how... Oh, it's actually gonna exit. Which one? Don't show again. Oh, that one actually disappeared pretty fast. Maybe I won't have early morning computer freeze. Let's click this. The page actually loaded up fast and everything like that. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like my computer might not be completely frozen this morning. Well, that didn't go out too well because I submitted the thing here in the forms, and then I went and I added the images, and then I confirmed everything in there and stuff like that, and then added the image for the parts. But then I went and then I counted the axles in here, and then looking at this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different main axles, excluding the small one there, and excluding the non-axle thing there. And so then I went into the bag, and I can see, I'll see if I can use the photo, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, there's a 12th one somewhere. And well, maybe this will help. 1 second, let me dump it out again. Excuse me. 1 second. Here it is again. But there's only 12, excluding the 2 small ones there. So then I went, and I was like, well, that's not right. Maybe this thing's wrong or something like that. And then I went, and then I looked closer, and there's actually a piece of tape on the bag right here that you can see in this photo. And then there's actually several holes in the bag. So now I don't know what to do. Like, see if I can get the angle right. You can see there's a hole right there, and there was another one here, I think. Yeah, there's one right here as well. So yeah, now I don't know what to do, since it looks like it's not actually a new sealed set, but everything looks to be in brand new condition, and it's almost like it just had a puncture on it or something. Oh wait, why is it? Oh no, that's just a floof or something like that, I think. Let me just set the camera down for a second and remove that so I can get a closer look on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was just a floof. I took it out of the bag through the hole in the bag, and it just, oh, there's another one there. Let's see if I can do it like this. Yeah, it just wipes off. So yeah, it's just, oh, there it is. 1 second. Okay, I just got rid of that one as well. So yeah, it's just a floof on there. It's not like it's a used brick per se or anything like that. I still think it's probably better accuracy than what was before. And I think it's just that 2 of them are missing. So I think it still can be used for the inventory change request, but I don't know what the admins will do. There's only one other one of this set for sale. But then if I go to that real quick, right here, it doesn't ship to me, so I can't really buy that to confirm that or anything like that. So yeah, then I'll just have to leave this on the side. I posted about in the forums to see if their admins have anything to say about it. Otherwise, I'll probably just end up leaving this on the shelf with the other stuff there for probably a long time. Well, I just sold Benny again. Let me get that up real quick here. So this, I've sold him quite a few times. Yeah, this is the 8th time I've sold him now, so that's nice. So I should be able to rebuild him. I just rebuilt this one in the other vlog. I think I can rebuild him, but I don't know. I found a couple more of his faces since then. I should be able to rebuild this one. This one here, I don't think I can rebuild. I sold him like 4 or 5 times. I think I'm out of parts for him now. And then this one here, it's pretty generic parts, but I think those ones, for the most part, I just have them in damaged condition. So yeah, I don't know how many of those I'll be able to rebuild, but yeah, just thought I'd show that again. Yogurt time. We had it this morning, and now we have it again. No internet. So let's see what this game I can play is through Opera. Okay. Moore's Presents. I've played this a few times now. Okay, I think I can use enter space. Okay, can I use yeah, I can move the arrow pad. Alright, so let's try and avoid these guys. I can destroy the red ones, but presumably not the white ones. Yeah, the white ones can't. Oh, is that something good I should go for? Okay, that's a level thing. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. Let's just destroy some of these guys. Okay. Surviving a lot longer than I expected, considering I'm recording while playing and I'm not too focused on the game. I think this is longer than I survived previously. My guy's going crazy now. Oh man. Oh, here's another one. Oh, sector complete. Oh, is it actually a level-based game instead of just an infinite shooter thing? Huh. This is interesting. I've never had this one screen before. Oh, what's this blue one? Is it the same thing as the yellow one previously? Yep, looks like it. So does that mean I'll enter a blue world on the next one? Huh, let's just see. Here's another one. Level 2. So I have a double blaster thing now. Well, need to avoid those. How am I surviving this long? I'm not going to be surviving much longer. Oh, I missed that. Oops. Let's just try some of these guys. I do not know why I'm still recording this. Level lost. Didn't think I hit anything. Need to itch my head. Okay, I didn't have any obstacles, so that's good. Okay, is this the last one I need? Nope, there's gonna be one more, I think. Okay. I do not know why I'm still recording. Should I be recording this? Probably not. Oh, player one out. I lost. Internet's still off though, but looks like fun. So I'm just back at the computer now. It looks like the internet's finally back, and get my stuff back up there. I have to restart this tab because it has out of internet, so everything's all frozen a little. Oh, I actually exited both of them. We'll open that up. But then I'm going to first rebuild the minifigures, try to quickly process a small order. Then I should message the seller about how this was not actually sealed. It arrived with a piece of tape on the bag and 2 parts were missing, so I'll have to deal with that. And then I'll work on that. But then I don't have any empty drawers here, but I do have parts to list. And so then my sister finished sorting all of the 1x2 grills. So then, although there is 2 different variants of a lot of them, some colors don't have variants, or just in general small quantities of them that I'll leave that I should be able to tackle relatively easily. And why is there 3 chrome silver ones mixed in with the white, or more than that? And is this a chrome gold? No, that's just chrome silver ones. Some of those are badly damaged, but this one here looks like there's a chrome gold one. Yeah, you can kind of see it a bit on the camera. That's a bit of a shame. I'll just put them all in there because there's other ones in there as well. There's probably more in here. But some of these still need to be sorted between with and without grooves, so we'll have to figure that stuff out. I'll just put this one here because it looks like it's not too full. So what I need to do is I need to grab a whole bunch of drawers now, and then looking at the area over here, I was grabbing drawers from around this area, so these ones look full. This one's got hands in it, so I don't want to use that drawer. And then just looking at the sides, these drawers look relatively full still, so nothing I can really do for that one. But then as you can see here, the drawers, oh wait, no, that's that one. The drawers all look full up to right here, so then I can just open these and see that for the most part these are empty, except these ones are full, so I'll leave those. These are relatively empty, these are relatively empty. Let me check here. So yeah, then I can just start using these drawers and just grab a whole bunch more drawers again, and then line those up over on the shelf thing over there, and then start using those for listing new parts. And then by time I started at the top up there, and so then I went down the first shelf, first row, then the second. I'm up to here now, and so by the time I get to the very last drawer, hopefully enough parts will have sold from the first ones that I'll start being able to use those ones again. Because let's see if I can find one. Like, I mean, there's some of them are still more full than others, and I have added stock to some of them since, and some of them I added more recently because I think I started with some of them again, but then some of them are starting to get a bit emptier and stuff like that, so there's already room in some of these again. So yeah, hopefully by the time I get there again, there'll just be more room. But yeah, overall, I was not happy with this seller. The this part here, let me see if I can zoom in. I know that there's some wear on new parts, so this is possibly that. But let's just see. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, there. Like, it just, the wear on it just looks like it's not new. The front, yeah, like you can see all these scratches and stuff like that. This was listed as new. 1 second, let me get the thing back up. Right here, this was listed as new, and yeah, I get new parts have somewhere, but this just looks like heavy scratching and everything like that. But like for a used part, it's in decent condition. It looks bad because I'm zooming in, so I mean, I'll probably still use it if I can. Is that a mark? Actually, is that damage there? 1 second, let's see. Yeah, that might actually be just some deep scratches. I can't do anything with this. I probably can't even use that. Then this part here, this one here, I'm kind of on the line about. It's probably new. You can see there's just some minor wear on the eyes and stuff like that. There was sometimes that's a bit normal. This one I'll probably still use for eBay. It's just minor wear, not too much, but that one was listed as new. So that one's a little bit. Who knows about that one. And then this torso, oh, I should zoom out. And then this torso here that I bought, I already threw it out. Let me just actually quickly grab it. I took the arms off, but this thing has bite marks on it. And then this torso was cracked on the one side. What about the other side? No, the other side's fine. But that was cracked on one side. And then we have the set up here, which was missing parts, even though it's listed as new sealed because it had the tape over it. There's this one here with the tape over it there, and then over a slot, and then missing parts and stuff. And then we had this sword here, which is listed as new. And this one here, I'm a bit on the border about, but look at that handle. It is just horrible condition. It's fine for stuff like that, because in used condition that's normal, because as soon as you hold it once it's like that. So for used condition that would be fine, and I understand if they never put comments, but this was listed as brand new. And so yeah, this seller ended up on my least favorite list. I first left feedback talking about how used listed as new, but since it's was only a couple parts and it was a bit iffy and stuff like that, I did end up just changing it to bad seller, would not recommend. But then as normal, I just left it as positive feedback, because it's just too much of a hassle usually if you end up leaving a negative, and then they contact you all angry and stuff like that, because they got not the best feedback. Let me get it up real quick. Right here. Yeah, they've got only 99.4%, which isn't that bad. But then, yeah, they've just got lots of negatives and neutrals and stuff like that. And considering they're at 5,200 orders, one second, let me get mine up real quick. I don't quite have as many of them. I'm only at 3,600. But when you look at feedback, I've got one neutral, and they've got 2,000 orders more than me. So I'm at about 3,500 just for simple math. So let's say theirs is, what was it? My brain's already going fuzzy. So just say 30 or 40% more orders than me so far, and then so 30 to 40% of one would be, let's say 2, maybe 3. But then they've got 21, so it's definitely not the store that you would recommend wanting to go to. So yeah, I just added that to my least favorite list and avoid going to them again. I only went to the store for this thing, and that never even worked out. So overall, I probably wouldn't have minded if I didn't place the order, but nothing I can do now. I mean, I could file for, excuse me, a PayPal claim or something like that, or contact the seller about it and then have a decent chance of getting a bit of a refund. But honestly, the stress of contacting someone who has a lot of feedback about that stuff and everything like that, it's just too much hassle and stuff like that. So to be honest, it's just not worth my time to just try and contact them over like $5 of damaged parts. So then I'll just use the parts that I can, and then rebuild probably. I mean, I might be able to rebuild a figure with this part. I can't remember. These, I genuinely have no idea what they go to. This one I might be able to use for an individual listing on eBay. I can't remember. This one, I have no idea what it's from. This one, I think I know what it's from one of the generals, I think. This one, I know what it's from. This one, I probably can't use, so I'll have to add that back to the list. I know who this is from, and who this is for. So yeah, then the fun part will be trying to figure out where these ones actually go to. So yeah, then I'll just list this one as damaged on my store to recoup some of the money. But yeah, you can see a bit at this angle on the bottom of the star. There's just that one thing there that I can zoom in on once more. It's just, yeah, this just does not seem to be in new condition. So yeah, then I'll just start putting some of this stuff away and just try to forget about this order. I literally just relisted him not too long ago, and he already sold again. So time to get him relisted again. Yogurt time and rice time, because I woke up a bit late. So for the in-person pickup thing or something, I think I kind of talked about this in a previous one. Then I did order a little bit more, so I'm going to quickly pull that and then see if I can carefully open up the envelope, and then I'll see if I can close it back up, and then that should get dropped off tonight. I did actually get one order from Europe. I couldn't send the invoice last night because I needed to be at my computer for the exact rate. But if we see here, 7 of 1, what do you think they ordered? Let's see, there's no private information. They ordered the 7 badly damaged clone helmets for $16. So overall, can't complain on that. I knew they'd sell eventually, and it only took, what was that, a couple weeks tops. And all those guys are already sold, so they'll send the invoice for that. And then I rebuilt the eBay minifigure that's sold already. So I'm just going to quickly pull the rest of this order, get that ready, because that's for later today. And then I'll send the invoice and stuff like that. I've now pulled the parts that they ordered. There's only an additional $8 of basic parts. I think there's like one printed part and one minifigure astromech part, and I only accidentally punched the roof once. There's not much of a mark left on my hand, but I actually punched the roof once. And I still do not know what this stain is. It looks really weird, but my best guess is that a can of Coca-Cola or something just kind of exploded somehow a very long time ago. But that has been there for like so many years, and we've never figured out where that came from. It's just weird, and I keep forgetting that it exists, but every time I remember it exists, I get disturbed that it's there, because it's just weird. And I don't even know how I just saw that right now, because I never even hit my hand over there on the roof. I was grabbing box 10. I was looking for box 109, and then I noticed on the top of box 108 was a random speck or something like that. So I picked up the box and like, oh, I can just dump it off the back. And then I just lifted up the box really fast and kind of punched the roof. Luckily, it's not too sharp on that part of the roof, as opposed to like over here and stuff like that. This is the worst part. So yeah, then that's done. So I'm going to put this up. Then I'll do the outro for the vlog and start working on the vlog. Thank you for watching the vlog. If you got this far, it's a bit late of a start for editing the vlog, not by too much, but I woke up, it was like 1:30 or almost, well, not quite 2 o'clock. Well, was it 1 or 1:30? I can't remember. I woke up a bit later today, but thank you for watching the vlog. If you got this far, the next vlog, today's a Wednesday, so the next vlog should be out on a Saturday, so thank you for watching if you got this far.